Thought I'd come out and do a little update. I haven't been in the garden in a while. Well, I'm in it every day, but I haven't shown any videos for a little bit because it's hot. Anyway, I'm looking for tomato hornworms, actually, too, while I'm here. This is the Favorite de Bretagne tomato, which I love. I found 5 on here this morning, so I'm double checking because, you always miss those buggers. But anyway, I'm in here looking. You can see that it's covered in green. This is a green tomato, so they're green ripe, but they're not ripe yet. They have streaks of yellowish on them when they're ready to pick. But it's one of my favorites. That's my favorite de Bretagne. Side note, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But that's okay. You can see them. Look at, there's a bunch more. So I'm excited. Seems to be holding up, not getting any disease. So that makes me happy. So I've had issues. So, and I have these beautiful cucumbers here. Can you see them? Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, they're just gorgeous. Cucumbers. Cucumber plants, let me say. It is covered with flowers, but there is hardly any actual cucumber fruit on here. I forgot to turn the camera, so I got this long view, but I'm just going to go with it. I saw a squash bug. Look, there's some baby cucumbers. Oh my God. They're not focusing. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But they're beautiful plants, and there are bees on the flowers, so I actually need to water them because it hasn't rained in quite a while. And everything is just so thirsty. And my tomatoes over there are okay, but these peppers have some kind of disease where they're just dropping all their leaves. Yeah, there's like, I don't even know. And these are my favorite hot cherry peppers. I can't win with it, but they all have it. So I don't know if I'll get actually any harvest to speak of or not, because I really wanted to freeze a bunch because they are my favorite for soups and all kinds of cooking through the winter. And these are Selma Zesta beans. I keep meaning to come out and cut some of the growing tips off so they bush out more, and I keep forgetting to grab the scissors. So, and again, I didn't do it. So, but they're just starting to get flowers, so hopefully it's gonna produce some beans for the freezer. That's my goal. Put them in the freezer. I've been eating a handful or so every day from the orchard garden. There's a pretty Mexican sunflower growing. And then over here, I am actually getting some black cherry tomatoes starting to ripen. I'm going to pick them tomorrow because I think I'm going to leave them overnight. But they're okay. This is getting disease. It's getting, I don't know the names of all these diseases. It's the one that turns the inside of the growing stalk all brown so it cannot pull up water anymore. And so they eventually just turn brown and die. So I'm hoping that, because there is a good bit of fruit on them, I'm hoping that, they survive and ripen. checking for hornworms also here because I've got one off of here today. I've already have a ton of damage from them because it does not take a hornworm long to eat the whole top off your plant. As you can see, the whole top got eaten off of that one. Anyway, this has been one of my saving graces in the garden, is this lamb's quarter. Because it's so hot, there's not a lot of greens. But I pick these leaves. Oh, and they're so good in like fried rice and eggs. And I've just been enjoying it. So thank you, Mother Nature, for planting those. Got them throughout the garden. It's one of the best greens. I'm going to pick some and dry them too. And the okra here, which I didn't expect to do so well, but I think every seed I planted grew, so there you go. But it's just too crowded. I really should have pulled some of them out, but I didn't. So, but it's just doing really well. It's going to start blooming here in another week or so. That's real pretty. Excuse me, Algers. Move. Ah, I got his tail. Ah! Oh. Something ate every bud off, every flower petal off of this zinnia. Dag nabbitus. Ah, it's not focusing. Oh, that makes me angry. Pick it off. It's a pretty view. Oh, this is gonna suck. I hate taking video with this thing. I don't know why I keep doing it. And over here, I've got pretty zinnia that I shouldn't have let grow there. I guess I just didn't expect it to get so big, and I should know better. But parsnips are here. I don't know if they're gonna amount to a root or not. But in here, these peppers, which also have the same leaf fall disease, whatever it is, are the Hungarian hot. And they're making fruit, so that's a good thing. It's like a jungle out here. Pretty cosmos. This film is gonna suck. I don't know why I bother. But anyway, Scotch bonnet. Starting to get buds finally. So that's really nice. Just got too much in here again. I try to not plant as much, but I overplant every year. I've got these huge things in here, which I think I'm going to pull out because they're getting on my nerves. They were, I guess, some kind of Cosmo. I guess they're the sulfur Cosmos. I didn't think they were, but they're just huge and just really, I don't need any more of those. When they said sulfur Cosmo, I thought they meant yellow, but apparently the orange ones are also called sulfur, which is this. Which, you know, you only need so much of that muchness in your garden coming to orange. I don't need any more of that because it's throughout here, so. Very few zinnias this year. They just didn't grow. So, anyway, but the parsley, I've been eating a lot of parsley. So there you go. This zinnia is pretty. This one's going over, but this one's checking for a bug. See if it's going to eat all those beautiful petals off. And here I have Fairhosen peppers. Again, they're getting the leaf drop disease, whatever that is. It probably has to do with nutrition, watering, erratic watering. But I started some lettuce that I need to get in a shady spot. And I started some dill here because I had some dill in the ground, but every last dang one of them got eaten off. There must have been 50 seed starts, and it came out one morning and every one was eaten off. And I started these hollyhocks. There is a mixed hollyhock and black hollyhocks. I really started them as a birthday gift for my friend. I'm going to give them to her. Her Her birthday's August 23rd, so not all of them. I'm going to keep half of them, but I'm going to pot like 3 or 4, maybe 6 up and give them to her for her birthday. So that's a birthday present. Been enjoying some nasturtium blossoms. Just saw a big spider living over here. Oh, bugs. See, this is just a tad bit overgrown. These poor, I might pull these cayenne peppers out because they look the worst. Look at them. Aren't they sad? I don't know. I added more cow manure in hopes of nutrition, and I don't know. I need a new hobby, I think. But I just came over to see, but I don't know if we'll see him. But there is a big, gigantic spider living in that parsnip leaf. Can we see him? No, we can't find him. Where is she? Oh, I can't get her on camera. She's in this curled, there she is. Look at her. Gotta remember she's living there. I don't know what kind of spider she is, but she's welcome. Look at this madness. Just utter madness. But this tomato came up on its own. A reseed from last year. Came up in a bed and I moved it. If I had to guess, I would say it's Gardener's Delight, which is like a little larger cherry tomato. Salad tomato, have some people say. But it's been pretty okay, knock on wood. Found one hornworm on it this morning. Got rid of that. I don't see any more evidence of a hornworm, but it's doing really well. So yeah, that's good. Planted zucchinis in here. I don't know if they're going to get enough sun or not to actually produce anything, but that's okay. I don't expect much. I've never had luck with growing zucchini. Now these things came up from seed also on their own, and they're really pretty. It's a pretty salmon color and this pretty orange. So they're getting huge. This is a dill that came up on its own. I can't tell you the last time I planted dill seeds was probably 2 or 3 years ago, so who knows how that started, but I'm going to save the seeds from it. And then over here I have this beautiful lemon mint, which is like a lemon balm. Not lemon balm. Lemon mint. And when I put it in here, I guess I kind of thought it would cascade more over the edge, but no, she's pretty tall. So she's kind of blocking all my Cubanella peppers back here, but they look okay. They're not great. They're starting to get leaf drop also. Those are Cubanellas. Is there any peppers on here? Just starting to get some fruit on there, which I can't find with this camera. But and then this is a Ferrosen paprika pepper, and that's got some fruit, so that's nice. And then I can't remember what these peppers are. Italian frying peppers of some kind. But this one is doing fairly well. It's got some nice sized peppers on it. So this bed, other than the armadillos rooting through it, is doing fairly well. And these sunflowers, oh, they're very tall. I planted them, and I won't even see the flowers, so, because they're so dang tall. But that makes me happy because, well, sunflowers are just pretty flowers. So I'm going to end this soon because I am sweating like a big dog here. But I need to clear that out. Make some more airflow happening through here, these peppers. I guess when I bought those dahlias, which are beautiful, I thought they would get tall and not wide. But they're short still and wide, like me. And I guess I expected them to be tall, as how I view. Look at this pretty nasturtium. This is a creamy yellow one. I really like her. Where's the camera? I'll have to see if this video is even acceptable. Anyway, but I'm gonna go in. Look at that. It's got 2 bumblebees in it. I think there's a line. They're queuing up at the Cosmo. They must be best friends. So, yeah, it's like us, huh, Algernon? And then I wanted to show you, I actually have here 2 of those container zinnias here. Zucchinis. And I'll be doggone, but they're actually growing some zucchini for me. And I know people grow zucchini and like, oh, I got too many zucchini. Well, I've never had that problem. So, I'm happy. These are growing. It's a miracle. It's a zucchini miracle for me. Right here in downtown Pelham. It's the zucchini miracle. Yep. So, anyway, I'm going to go in because I'm sweating. This is going to be... Oh, look, there's like a tomato that came up here in this vegetable garden. I don't think you can see it. I didn't plant that, but hey, go for it, little bugger. It's got a tomato on it. What else? That's about it. Oh, this pretty fennel back here, hidden by all these cucumbers. But look at her. Isn't she pretty? I love fennel. I'm going to save some seeds if I can remember. And I want to plant some more and start some somewhere else. So, yeah. Bye, fennel. All right. Go through here. Because I will end on the note of this beautiful blackberry lily. One of my favorites. I grew her from seed a few years ago. Anyway, she's really pretty. Isn't she pretty? One of my favorites in the garden. See, her little buds, when they're done, they curl up into these little curly cues. So cute. So cute. All right, everybody. I'm going to go in and see if this video is any good. And if it is, I'm going to load it up. All right. See you guys later. Bye.